Hello friends, my name is Sampath. Welcome to our Gardener English channel. This is my first video in this channel, but I'm not new to YouTube. I own another channel called ORG Gardener, which is a gardening channel, but I make videos in that channel only in Telugu language. But my non-Telugu followers are requesting me to make videos in Hindi or English, and my Hindi is not really great, neither English, but I'll try to manage. So I started this channel to make gardening videos in English so that everybody will be able to understand and probably I can reach more audience. In this video, I'm going to introduce my garden to all of you. It's like a garden tour, the kind of plants that I'm growing right now. I'll just walk you through what all I'm growing. I hope you will enjoy watching this video. Before begin our tour, please do subscribe to my channel and please do support me. If this garden tour is too lengthy, I may cut it into two parts and upload the journey in two videos. I guess you like the overview of my garden. Let's start our journey from here. This is the place where we enter our terrace garden. I mean the place where cameraman is standing. That is the place we enter into our garden. So as soon as you enter into the garden, towards the left side you see some scrap. Please do ignore it. That is yet to be discarded. Right now what you see in front of me are vertical gardening towers. These are, I would say, these are very innovative creation. This vertical tower is made of a pipe. I think PVC casing pipe or something. I'm not sure what is the material exactly. So one guy who supplied this to me, he himself made pockets out of that pipe, and then he supplied a stand to it, also the potting mix to fill inside this pipe. This is a beautiful, I would say this is a beautiful creation, and it accommodates most of the plants in just 1 square feet of place. The disadvantages of this container is, you have to water it every now and then. Potting soil gets dried so quickly because all the pockets are exposed. Most of the times, we need to water it 3 times a day or more than 3 times sometimes. So that's the only challenge with this. This tower is still empty. I'm yet to sow few seeds in it or plant some saplings in it. This is still empty, and I have recently planted few table rose and moss rose cuttings. So behind the towers you can see some planters over here. I have placed them on a PVC pipe stand, which I made it myself. I made it with my own hands. I started my terrace garden just to grow vegetables that we consume in our day-to-day life. I'm not very fond of growing ornamental plants, also flowering plants. In order to grow vegetables, if you just don't have any flowering plants, then pollination will be a biggest problem. So I have to plant few flowering plants, which in fact they brought beauty to my garden. Also helps in pollination, helps in attracting the pollinators like honeybees and butterflies. So I planted few flowering plants here and there. Let's check it out. We can use anything for gardening. So for example, this is a thermocol box, so I used it to grow few leafy vegetables. This is sorrel leaves plant and it's already done. I mean, I harvested good amount of leaves from it already. Now it's blooming, so it's time to repot it again. I need to take it out and fill the potting mix again and grow few more seeds. That's the case with it. This is amaranthus. This is one kind of amaranthus. This is cosmos. Here I have spider plant. This is a gift from one of my friends. Also few monstrous plants. They bloom very well in the morning. They tend to close in the evening. This is one kind of brinjal. I also have this plant. What, I don't remember the name. Yeah, this one is called Brahma Kamalam. Few months ago I planted just one piece of leaf and it developed like this, and it still takes some time, some years to bloom, probably maybe 2 years or more. And this one is Bringaraj. This mainly used for hair growth, maybe making some oils with it, I'm not sure, but I'm just growing it. Also this is in a bad stage, I need to repot it. This is also another type of brinjal, long brinjal variety. I think these are ready to be harvested. If I leave them on plant itself, and they may turn yellow and we may not be able to consume anymore. So I'll harvest it after shooting this video, after finishing this video. Here in this part we have bitter gourd, few bitter gourd saplings. I also placed one bonsai pot in it, and see how many earthworms we have inside. We have earthworms in almost all the containers. They help in decomposing the material that we add, and also supply nutrients that enough nutrients that plant require. This is also cosmos, and this is marigold, yellow color plant. This is a cooler base. I mean, we had a cooler which was not working, air cooler which was not working fine, so we dismantled everything, and I did use this bottom of the cooler as a planter. I did make some drain holes at the bottom, and then I filled the potting mix inside, and currently this is empty, but soon I'll be planting something or the other in this planter. So now I'm going to show you my creeper stands. These are two beautiful creeper stands which are made of UPVC pipes. I'll probably cover it in the coming videos on how we can make creeper stands out of the pipes, and what all required. I maybe cover it in the future videos. Creeper stand, the name itself says it is for growing creepers. I do not have enough scope for arranging support to creepers, especially if you're growing bitter gourd, ridge gourd, ivy gourd, or anything that needs a support. They really need a good support system, and it is not really easy for people like me. I don't really have any pillars or something to arrange support to it. So I made these creeper stands in order to grow creeper plants, in order to give support to creepers. In front of the creeper stands you could see few tripods. So I used to plant tiny flowering plants in each and every pocket. Currently few pockets are still empty. I still need to plant few flowering saplings. They add more beauty to our garden. You could see I hang few pots to this creeper stand itself. Like I said before, I also don't have enough space to hang anything. I mean, there is no scope for hanging anything on my terrace. So this is the only place I found to be useful to place any hanging pot. So I planted turtle vine. This is one kind of turtle vine, and in my garden I have 2 to 3 varieties of turtle vine. So how do we use this creeper stand? Just place few pots on the stand at the bottom and plant few creepers. They'll climb all the way up. Right now I don't really have good creepers. It's still empty. I need to prune the old plants and need to plant new saplings, so that is still balanced from my end. This is one variety of Galardia, maroon color, and in the same family I have another color. Here I have a tomato plant. And this tomato plant really needs support. It looks like a plant, but really a creeper. It really needs support. So this is one kind of tomato. This is how they appear to be. And here I have another variety of tomato. This is yellow pear cherry tomato. This I didn't provide any support to it, and it just came randomly. I didn't plant this sapling intentionally. In this planter I have planted rich gourd plant. I did climb all the way top, and it is yet to give me good yield. Here you can see few saplings of zinnia, also cosmos. Cosmos plant really helps in attracting honeybees. That's what I noticed. Behind the creepers now I have these beautiful red color parts, and let me show you what all I have. This is another kind of zinnia. I have shown you before the normal one, and this is having like the 2 to 3 petals, layers of petals. This is pencil cactus, and this is one kind of rose. Cream color is the flower type. And here we have beautiful ornamental chilies. You can see how beautiful they are, tiny and changing the color. Initially they will be in cream color like this, light yellow color, and then soon they'll be changing color to purple. This is capsicum. This is another kind of ornamental chili which is yet to grow. This is also an ornamental chili. Here I have lemon basil. This is hibiscus, red color hibiscus which is yet to grow. This is another capsicum sapling. I have planted a green chili sapling in it, but it died somehow. I maybe need to check the reason. I guess the drainage problem is with the drainage hole. Maybe I need to plant something or the other again. And this is a capsicum. This is a capsicum sapling again. This is another kind of turtle vine. I just planted 2 to 3 cuttings, and this is how it expanded. It expands so quickly, so easily. This is another kind of turtle vine. Stem of this vine is slightly in purple color, whereas the first turtle vine that I've shown is in completely green. This is slightly different. And also in this container I only planted 1 or 2 cuttings, and it still need to expand. It still need to occupy the more space and hang beautifully. Here we have a brinjal variety. I guess this is a white color brinjal. I'm waiting for it to bloom. I'm waiting for it to give me fruits. Here we have blue pea something. I'm not really sure what this is called in English, but in Telugu we call it Shankam Pulu, and this is white variety. In this planter I have planted 1 or 2 cuttings of dragon fruits approximately 6 months ago, and this is how it has grown now. So it got lots and lots of branches and lot of the stems. This is another corner of my terrace. So I have placed few pots over this place. Here I have banana plant. I don't think it can give me any fruits or anytime soon because of the container size that I used. Banana requires a larger container, probably a 200 liters drum or something as such, to give us good yield. But the reason for growing banana on terrace garden is because I make few fertilizers with it, which are really helpful for leafy vegetables to grow faster. So that's one of the reasons why I grow banana plant on terrace. Here I have another variety of brinjal. This is black beauty brinjal. I left one fruit on the plant itself to get seeds out of it, and it's actually ready, almost ready. So I can prepare seeds out of this fruit. Here I have mulberry plant. So you can see how it is fruiting. They are yet to ripen, so it probably takes 10 or maybe 1 week or 10 days to ripen fully so that we can enjoy fruits. This is another variety of mulberry. The name of the plant is Taiwan mulberry. So you can see the size of the plants are bigger than the normal variety of mulberries we have. But our desi variety of mulberries tastes better than this Taiwan variety. So just to have a collection, I have this plant. In this container, I planted few rich gourd saplings and they are climbing and they are yet to give me yield. Here in this container, we have beautiful sweet lemons. Uh, when fruit is completely ripened, this is how it looks. This tastes sweeter than this one. This one tastes sour and sweet slightly. So yeah, this is about my beautiful. The age of this plant is 1.5 years and it is giving me good yield and it blooms throughout the year. Guess what is the container I used to grow mint? This is my old cooler's top. When I dismantled my old cooler, I used top for growing mint. So I placed 2 to 3 cuttings of mint and it's been like more than 2 years and it is still growing. Whenever I harvest, when I think this plant is not growing anymore, I add 1 handful of compost that is enough to supply nutrients and then it grows again. So it gives me never ending yield. This is the other side of my terrace garden.